Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. And this is a new series here on the channel as we have a new Road to the Show here and this year in MLB 17 at a show. Now, all the other characters like Rashad Bolden, which is based off me, myself. Also Simon Unger, Theo Bonds, Diego Torres, and Ryu Atami are all going to be ported over to the game. But we have a new character that I've been wanting to work on and create. And his name is no other than Colby Baer. Now, originally I was wanting to name him Bear. He's going to be a big burly guy. Play the catcher. And the name Bear, well, at least for the first name, was not in the name database there. As you see here, typing in his name. So I was like, okay, I got to think of a name, for his first name. His last name could be Bear, but his first name has to be something. So, I was thinking of Yogi Bear, based off a cartoon character, and also, of course, the real Yogi Bear, longtime Yankees catcher. But, I was like, okay, try to think of a name, and for some reason the name Colby just kind of stuck out, and I was like, okay, I'll just do that. So we got Colby Baer. He is from the great state of Texas. He's a Texas boy, and as you see there, the number 33. Of course, well, the reason why he has 33, I think it's for the simple fact is I couldn't really think of a number, and I was trying to think of numbers of famous catchers like that, and the only catcher that I can think of that I enjoyed watching, playing, and stuff like that. He doesn't get too much credit because he was part of the towards the latter part of his career, he started being recognized more often, really working with his pitchers and stuff like that. And that is Jason Varitek of the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, I know, being a homer, my Red Sox, but yeah, I was wanting to have that number be his number. So 33 is his number. There you see here, just getting some facial hair and just kind of playing around with his look and stuff like that. I think this year is really cool. They added new hairstyles and stuff like that. So there will be some new hairstyles and some new looks to some of the other Road to Show players already established here on the channel. So we're going to kind of mess around with his batting stance. I think I went ahead and he's kind of based off of kind of Jason Varitek, but also one of my favorite catchers right now in Major League Baseball, that being Evan Geddes of the Houston Astros. As you guys remember, I think a couple weeks back I told you guys I was out of town. I was in Houston. I actually got a chance to go to see the stadium and all that kind of stuff. So it was really cool. And got to see where Evan Geddes' locker was and all that kind of stuff. So I thought it was really cool to seeing that and whatnot. So he's kind of based off of him. He has the same height and weight as Evan Geddes, with the exception that he will have batting gloves on. Evan Geddes does not have. He doesn't wear batting gloves. So he's kind of a throwback of old school. Kind of an old school player, stuff like that. But yeah, just messing around here with the animations here, home run celebrations, stuff like that. This year they added, of course, in this series, the Road to Show, they added a narrator. So, yeah, narrator doesn't have a name, but we'll just call him Mr. Narrator. And of course, he will be here on the channel, here working with us. So we got a new guy. We're doing voiceovers along with me, doing this. So we'll see how that's going to work out. I don't know how often I'm going to have him speak here on the channel and videos like that, but we'll see. You'll actually hear him here in a bit, just as soon as we get done with showing all this stuff here. But yeah, so far I've already got several episodes in the can already for you guys, and this is the first episode. So so far so good. It's working out pretty well. And we're gonna see how this was gonna work out. So he's gonna be more not necessarily focused in on At least I'm not going to focus in on too much of the hitting. I will keep his hitting up, but he will be more of a defensive type of player. He's going to try to go in and stop, throw runners out at second and third, and that kind of stuff. Also, kind of work with the pitcher, striking guys out, calling good pitch counts, stuff like that. So it should be very interesting how this series is going to go. I've already trying my best to work the new whole catcher behind the plate thing, where you have to catch the, call the play, call the pitches, and just try to catch the ball and try to do all that kind of stuff. So working with that slowly, but getting better and better each and every time. You guys will see that here in a couple of episodes here. I'll show you guys some of my mess ups and stuff like that, bloopers and stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part here, this will be a new Road Show character. So this will be Road Show character number 6, I think. Yeah, Simon, Bolden, Bonds, Diego, and Ryu. Yeah, so this will be the 6th Road Show character here in this series. And just depending on how well it works out, we'll see him. We either see him a lot often, or we may not see him as often. May see him more so than others, or we may just see him every once in a while. So it just depends on how the series plays out and where he's drafted and all that kind of stuff. So we'll go ahead and go to the other voice guy, or the other narrator of this series here. So let's check out Colby Baer and what he has to do here now to start his road to the show.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. While its purpose is to evaluate foot speed, it also gives amped-up young players a chance to outrun their nerves. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment.
All right, so there you see we got a chance to start the scouting here. We got scouts from all 30 teams looking at us and seeing what we're all about. Here, of course, you got the 60-yard dash, which a lot of people here on YouTube, and of course myself, kind of agree. Kind of wish that was a mini game where you can test your guy out from, see how fast he runs from home plate to first. But we're going to go ahead and look at the scouting here. Now, this is something new here. Last year they didn't have this, as far as I remember. But they have this new thing where you kind of hit, you show what you can do with the base, with your bat, or in some cases, other cases, fielding. You got fielding things to do, and you'll see that here in just a bit. But yeah, you got just to try to get your draft stock as high as you can, and show people show the scouts of what you can do there on the field, on both on offense and the defensive side of the game. So there you see him just finishing up there. The hitting didn't do so well that time around, but hopefully we get to the showcase game, we can really show off our talent and show the coaches what we can do. Now, take a look here. Now we're going to be on the defensive side. Now we're going to be behind the plate here, and we're talking to the bench coach there, and he's just giving us some tips here on just how, just showing our accuracy and how well we just need to play here. As you see, try and get the runner out from second there. You see there. So doing some catching here. Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to this. This new throwing or the new or behind the plate type of thing. I've never tried this before, and that's why I wanted to create this character to see what I can do here behind the plate. As you see there, yes, got that one. Nice job. That's gonna raise our draft pick status here as we go ahead and get to the next one. And we're going to go over there. And, oh, we got the runner at third. Nice job. Nice timing there from Colby. As we'll see the next one here. Nice catch. And that one gets thrown right in there. Some of these catches now, not all these I've showed you, because some of these, well, actually a little later on, I think the actual game or whatever, I kind of goof up on some of those. And I think I showed some of those bloopers there. But yeah, just just sitting here, just showing the new evaluation thing, and of course you got this 2 games of showcase that you got to show your, show off your talent here, what you can do on the field. There, so we'll see that here. You'll actually see the first game here coming up here in just a bit. But first, before we get to the game, we're gonna go ahead and get to Mr. Voiceover Man here on MLB 17 to talk about what is going on and what to expect here for the big showcase game coming up.
When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Okay, so there you see we're talking to our high school coach, and again some last-minute advice here as we get ourselves ready here for this first showcase game coming up. So, in the next episode, episode 2, we'll take a look at the showcase and see what he does there, and we'll see what kind of other decisions he has to make. I know, we got some tough decisions coming up. Do we play the second game, or do we go straight to the MLB draft, or do we wait out and sit out and go to college and try to see if we can do better next time around? We'll have to find out and see what kind of decisions he makes here on MLB 17, the show, Road to the Show with Colby Baer. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to hit that subscription button if you are new to the channel to subscribe for more Road to the Show here on ESGNet. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description. And check us out here for the latest on what's going on here on the channel and what is going on in the world of sports in general. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, keep yourself generally healthy. And I will see you guys next time.